other team, you know, you might want to say, oh, Disguise, you have full physical, they're going to stack armor. Really, there's not anyone who's going to stack too much armor. You might get some extra value from things like Tabbies or from Zonias and whatnot, but there's not going to be a massive amount of armor. There's not going to be any super tank that is really
Under tower. Of course, the Ivern on reset with the Lucidity boots. Actually going to go topside first. So first topside gank will be to the side of DSG.
Yeah, Surdy's looking like he's got nowhere to go. I don't even know if he's going to bother using the flash. Castle flashes forward. Going to be first blood grab. Surdy, so they have the information. Shaden going to be spotted on that ward as well, though, as Katie's fighting mid lane. The shockwave does connect, but Abadaga going to try to look for it. Still has the ultimate available. I do believe he's holding on to it for now. XU going to be pushed back. Shaden not able to connect with the Vault Breaker. XU has the shield, will be able to survive. It's a trade of ulti just for the HP, but Katie survives.
Going to start to cost them some grubs. Shaden gets one as XU comes on through, and there it is.
Oh, the public execution connects, as does that root caller. Huhi is here as well and grabs the kill.
That's exactly it. The ult cooldown's difference there, and the public execution does end up resulting in a kill. Actually, a lot quicker than I thought. I thought it was going to be on the next reset, but gets him right before it. Nice move in there. XU, Daisy frontline is imposing. They're going to go try and push him out.
Oh, they got the Corki Valkyrie already. Tomo's going to be potentially in some trouble here. Isle stepping forward. You can see the chunk, though, over on a Shaden. Shaden to go aggressive. They're trying to burst down the Ambessa. Ambessa survives, flashes out. Isles, though, trying to keep Shaden alive. Shaden's burning down and going to get sniped by Scary Jerry, who he has to flash and retreat. Dignitas win, it looks like, so now going to be able to have that ultimate available. Shaden looking topside, though. Kaney getting some good damage down onto Castle. Shockwave going to connect. The Vault Breaker flash does not connect, but the cease and desist is there. The flash available for Castle. He's flashing forward. Doesn't have the damage to finish off Kaney, but can he get back to XU? No, he cannot.
Over from mid lane here. Scary Jerry and Huhi have mid lane on lockdown. So they got double resets there on the side of Dignitas, and the objective goes over to DSG. They are just running away with it here, Azael. I mean, they already got the kills feats. They are chunking away here through the objective feats as well. On top of the gold lead, down to join. They're just going to try and force in. Castle's on the bottom side, so it's a little bit of a pincer movement here from DSG.
Yeah, they go. Big engage from Hui. Change of corruption there to follow it up. How much damage do they have? Tomo in the backline trying to fire back. Kaney trying to get some damage out as well. Still has the shockwave available. Can't find it onto anything as Isles has to flash out.
The bottom lane for DSG, which was a weakness in their first series, is showing up huge this time around. The mid lane control into the control ward here.
Going Shojin into full tank. You're staying in combat a lot longer. You stack up the Shojin very easily. And it kind of gives you a lot more early game power instead of just going like straight into tank or even the Eclipse build. I'm a big fan.
Yeah, I definitely like the Shojin play.
Yeah, Surdy's just going to have to walk this one out. He's not really in any danger of dying, but it is going to mean the tower will fall. They overload this side of the map. They push him back. They grab that first tower
immediately into the tower and threaten them as well.
Yeah, this is going to be tough. XU just drives it straight in. Surdy is moving over. Kaney now going back to base. The tower will fall. They should be able to defend the next one as Huhi's going to jump in. Exactly.
Also warms us up.
There you go. It's like a heat lamp, really. You know?
It actually is.
You don't want to stare too closely at it. Blind yourself.
Like looking at the sun.
Exactly.
You shine on the other side of the map. They can't apply threat on starting it. You're just going to shred your own armor and magic resist, and then you get trapped in there. They're hoping for something big.
We'll see if they can actually find it. They're going to go for a big engage here onto XU. XU flashes back, but he's got nowhere to go. He's in the back of the pit. The rest of the team's coming forward. Scary Jerry getting zoned out, but Abadaga and Castle have double TV behind, and here comes Kaney. He's in so much trouble. Knocked down in the back line. Surdy with a great equalizer across multiple members. Tomo Valkyrieing forward, trying to take out XU. Can't win the fight. Neither can Surdy. It's Dignitas falling apart, and it's DSG running them over.
And that's going to be on. XU, though, kited back away from the rest of the follow-up damage, so the Ivern was safe, and it was a really good kind of sacrificial play from Huhi. Goes in on the rail, locks him. Yeah,
but the equalizer still looking threatening those minions.
Try and burn the minion waves down. Try and buy yourself some time. The Otacon buff, try and time it out.
Yeah, on that equalizer, they take that down, but they lose the tower on the next wave. They're going to lose the mid tier 2 here as well. Castle is getting burned down. We'll see if he loses that GA. Does not look like it. And the flash going to be forced in retreat from Scary Jerry's Chains of Corruption. So 2 tier 2s
would be quite meaningful, but nothing presents itself, so back to defense.
Yep, gonna wait to trash talk till after you beat him.
He's done trash talk before, and he can do trash talk during.
Sure. Yeah, at all times. That's another look as Hui's gonna go in on Tomo. Tomo's gonna get Chains of Corruption, Cleanse, Flash, Valkyrie, all to safety. Ignite is on him. Hui's the one in trouble right now, though. Redemption coming down, trying to keep him up. He's the first to fall, but it's Castle, and it's Abadaga in the back line, and it's Dignitas getting cut to pieces. Whips and chains. Abadaga cutting him down. Surdy trying to keep the team alive here with Isles. Isles going to get a nice Q, but he's rooted up and he's going to be knocked down. Abadaga can't find anything more. The solo laners will
chase them down and claim their reward.
Going to be able to grab the Baron. DSG, if they didn't already have a stranglehold on this game, now they definitely do. Dignitas are looking cooked for game number 1. It's going to be back to the drawing board here. Surdy going to get teleported on. He has overstayed his welcome. Going to get locked down by Huhi, and you have to think this teleport. Scary Jerry pops the Ghost Blade coming in, looking to finish off a kill here. He'll be able to grab it 3-0 and 7.
Yep, there they are. Immediately, they're knocking on your door. Dignitas, not a lot they're going to be able to do about this. It looks like they were trying to at least get some minion waves on the top side of the map, but
can't base race Baron.
They certainly can't. Nope. You can and you'll lose, actually.
True, you can. You're right. You're right. I stand corrected. Thank you, Kobe. That's why we make a good team, you know? I say the dumb thing, you say the right thing.
Maybe dumb and dumb.
Okay. Respect, you know? All right. Well, we'll see if DSG can clean this one up quickly. They already have one inhibitor down, 28 minutes in. Second one does fall. Obviously, they don't have the wave for top, but I don't think they really need it. Pushing forward, the root does land there. Over onto Surdy. Surdy getting chunked out low, does have to pop the stasis here. The broken arm guard is used, but another nice root immediately lands after, and Hui's going to go in. Abadaga, public execution into the back line, trying to get on Tomo. Can't finish him off just yet. Abadaga has gone too far. He gets burst down. Dignitas have lost no one. It's just the one kill, but they will hold.
To contest the Dragon Soul, so that is going to be Cloud Soul picked up for D. Nobody has to go under turret. You will have the pressure with these Varus arrows coming through, with the Jace as well, and they can just murder it.
Yeah, they're just going to step forward and be able to knock this down. The Supers didn't even need to wait for them. Miles flashes forward. There's the equalizer, but it's a public execution in the backline with Huhi. Abadaga is cutting him to pieces. Katie barely living. Surdy pushes him back. Katie trying to get back to the fountain here, but Tomo is gone. Shaden is gone, and it's a 3v5 at the steps of the Nexus. DSG pushing forward here, trying to knock down that last tower. It is gone, and Isles doesn't have a lot of health to work with here. Castle in the backline, flashing forward, knocking Surdy back. Will get back into the fountain, barely survives there, but DSG are going to clean this one up. They're going to take game number 1 against their rivals in a very dominant game.
Yeah, let's get like a little post-game 1 interview.
When you're trying to fight past them, it can be pretty difficult to actually, walk past them and just try to ignore those champions and go straight for the backline. They are two that can really punish you. A lot of slows, a lot of stuns that can really disrupt level 2, but Surdy is not level 2. He got zoned off of the melee minion XP. Let's see if they can pull off the dive. Surdy trying to buy time to get some experience here. They're going to start up the dive now with the Ignite. Huhi holding aggro, and that is a freebie well executed by DSG.
Yeah, and then if you look even in the one-on-one too, Castle there still retains like his full level lead over Surdy. As soon as he gets one more minion, there you go. So still has his level lead. So trying to chunk him down, he'll get the early push while his team gets those grubs. So you're getting your objectives. You still have the side lane pressure, as you say, and now
Huhi going in. Here comes the Weaver's Wall. Abadaga going to try to follow this one up. It's a flash forward from Isles. Can he hit the seismic shove? He can't. Great backstep from Isles, but it might not even matter. The damage coming in. The arrows raining in.
Continues.
It's such a complete turnaround from last week as well, where they looked dizzy on the map. They didn't really seem to have a good idea of how to play out these situations. You're not going to claim the feat here. Even if you get 2 out of 3, doesn't count.
Yeah. And you don't get to the 6 powerful double might spawn.
The grub bros.
Exactly. You
only get 1 bro.
you only get 1.
Yep.
And you can't answer as well. He's got Talia wall, so Dragon will be the side of DSG. And honestly, I don't even think they're going to take much tower damage on top side.
No.
Abba is actually going to save his Talia ultimate, just walk over there. Since it's a cannon wave, doesn't drop anything there either.
Yep, going to be able to claim that.
So mid for DSG as the engage comes through. Nice rock field here. The E from Abba does chunk Shaden as he walks in.
Oh, actually he's just going to go forward there. Clone to safety from Shaden. Can they follow? Huhi looking, but doesn't let it rip here. Just going to try to claim this Herald and use that to grab first tower. Huhi looking for Kaney on the side. The ulti is going to be a whiff, though, and Shaden trying to move back for this. They're going to look for the engage here on Abadaga. Abadaga in a lot of trouble potentially here between 2 worlds. The ultimate's going to get thrown down. Scary Jerry firing in the back line. They're trying to keep him safe. Surdy looking to go forward here. Doesn't find the Q3 onto Castle. Castle trying to go for the re-engage, but he's down dangerously low. X2 on the side can't really get involved. Going to go back in, hits the eye, gets the smite, claims the Herald, and they're trying to chase. Can Scary Jerry? They have to decide, do we try to fight now or do we give this up and then make our stand at Soul Point?
Yeah, probably later. They're And a bit of, like, you couldn't even really do anything with it.
This one you could have done something with.
So this one, you wanted to actually get it down
Castle's
towards
behind
bottom
them. They're
lane.
going to look for the engage. They are going to find Isles. Nice buffer on the hook. In comes the Weaver's wall, but the teleport is coming from behind. Dignitas going to try to turn around and turn on this teleport. Surdy has to get out of there. Nice buffer of the W. Flash forward from Shaden. Shaden in the back line. Tomo's going to join too. Scary Jerry is in trouble, and Scary Jerry is shut down. XU's got to get back involved. Hui trying to run. Surdy is chasing him down. Abadaga on the side, trying to fight against Tomo. He will be able to kill off Tomo, and now he's trying to battle against Kaney. Kaney, though, hits the twofold hex, knocks him down. Castle trying to get involved again, but he's going to get hooked back in by Isles. XU and Castle trying to fight, but it's 2v5, and I don't like those odds for them. Kaney chasing after XU. XU going to go back in once again, but gets flipped back and shut down. A massive engage.
The Talia wall, and as the full Talia combo is used on K'Sante, he goes around the rock field for the dream. Double Wukong knockup on both DSG carries. Yeah. Went for it and got a very clutch team fight for Dignitas.
They're
although
giving
the objectives still go their way. I have to assume because of the reset there before on the while the replay was going. But DSG, their reset is better, is quicker to the bottom side. They get the Otacon buff as well as the extra tower gold.
I feel like it's pretty rare that you see the team that is down on gold get an uncontested Otacon like that. They're able to get on the map, take that, and they're going to be able to knock down some towers now as well. That was just really nicely played by Shaden. Even nice animation cancel on the Q. Got the EQ, instant animation cancel with the R for that damage. Most of your damage is not the R, it is actually the Q on Wukong. Surdy trying to hold on here and defend, and they will have to just try to delay through this buff. Nice clone there from Shaden, but might get cut off by the Weaver's wall. Barely able to get over there, and the blast cone to safety out of that seismic shove. That was key. They almost got caught there. Surdy trying to clear out this wave as much as he can. He's just going to flash in and go aggressive. I don't know what this is from Surdy. We'll see if it works out. But in comes Tomo into the backline, and Tomo is going crazy, taking down Abadaga. Going to be able to take down Hui as well. And now it's XU versus the world. XU and Castle trying to make it happen. But what a fight. Tomo just eviscerated them. Although finding it, we're going to get the comms here.
Okay. I come. Good in, Gross. Fighting.
Yeah, I'm coming. Okay. I'm getting zoned by Wu.
You're both the carries? Yep.
Again.
Holding Zen. Zen or flash.
I come.
Yep.
Look, Zen.
It's good. Don't need to play slower.
Good job.
Okay,
Can we break bot tower?
For these next dragons, 40 seconds until the next dragon, 40 seconds until the next Baron. Dignitas, of course, took that last dragon, so DSG still looking to move themselves.
Too, so it is a very difficult task. Try and keep those carries alive, but this one
can't find it. Surdy, though, in the front. Mai himself here. Some poke coming back from both sides. The initial skirmish going the way of DSG for sure, but XU going to get pulled back here. Surdy trying to find some more damage. They're pushing up mid. Scary Jerry working on that tier 2. But Kaney going to look for a potential engage. Pops out the ulti, but he gets caught by Hui. Nice bounce to the other side of the ultimate, and now Isles is behind him with Surdy. Scary Jerry trying to run, but he can't get out of there. Tomo takes him down again. Dignitas taking over the fight. It's Abadaga and Castle, but they've got nothing to say about this one. The team fight is dominated once more by Dignitas.
Tomo with the triple. Can he get the quadra here? Abba's on the run.
They're going to try to chase him down. Isles gets in range, does land the ulti. Shaden can clone over the wall, going to go for it. Abadaga trying to survive. Nice seismic shove, will keep him safe, but that won't keep the Baron safe.
Certainly not, unless he goes for some crazy miracle steal with some Q around the side or something here. Isn't even going to go for it. That's going to be Dignitas Baron. And Shaden and Isles around the side here. Hexgate over.
Surdy's in the back line, and the engage is starting already here. Isles is back on Hui. You can see Scary Jerry caught out again by Shaden. He is just dead. All three members got in the back line. They were able to take him down. And now they're trying to chase after Abadaga. Kaney uses the ulti to get in on top of him, hits the twofold hex, takes him down. Castle on the run, may survive, but Surdy says no. Flashing forward, flips him into the team. It's a triple for Kaney on the Aurora. Dignitas just can't lose in these team fights.
And DSG carries just can't do much about it. They're getting ripped apart from all sides. If it's not the Wukong, it's the Aurora. If it's not the Aurora, it's the K'Sante. Or it's the Nautilus ultimate. And Tomo is always there to fly over the top and finish off these kills. Dignitas now able to push multiple objectives at the same time. I mean, honestly, we are headed straight for that game number 3, Azale.
Yeah, it feels like there's no recourse in this one for DSG. Even a Scary Jerry.
Even before.
Yep, Tomo pushing in. You can see Surdy matching Castle on the side Might get pushed back, but it doesn't really matter. It's 3 straight Hextech Drakes. Grab them. Ability haste, attack speed. Another arrow going to be thrown out, but across the veil, easy dodge.
If you get hit by, if an Aurora gets hit by that, you got some problems.
Yeah, especially on Vision. Now they're going to get TP'd on Scary Jerry. In trouble. Shaden going to flash forward, finds the Cyclone. Scary Jerry going to flash over the wall, but the follow is there. Surdy and Tomo knock him down, and Abadaga is going to be captured on the other side. Huhi out of position, dying to Kaney, but it's Abadaga on the run. They're going to blast going over the wall. They're trying to chase him. Abadaga has nowhere to go. Shaden is in the back line. XU and Castle may be able to finish him off. We'll see if they can do that, but here comes Surdy. Here comes Tomo. They're going to elect to just kind of pull it back. Head back over potentially to that Baron. Yeah. XU is still up though.
That puts a whole stop to your momentum there because the jungler goes down. Now there's no smite.
They're going to look for the turn though. Isles going to be able to hook in, is onto Castle. Surdy trying to flank around from the side. Castle's in a lot of trouble. Between worlds goes Kaney. You can see the Crescent Guard used there for defense from XU, but the twofold Hex connects. That is a big slow. Those minions. XU, you may as well still try. You know you're insanely far behind.
They can bait him in.
Gets him a little bit of vision. Isles hooks into the wall. He can't actually find his way in. Over the wall, they get the kill. They are not going to flip this one. Huhi is there, but can't really make anything happen. Now comes the TP from Abadaga. Can he make a miracle happen here? He's on the side, trying to threaten. Looks for the seismic shove, can't find Surdy. The Baron getting incredibly low. The Ash arrow misses again. This Baron is so low. Scary Jerry trying to take down Isles while Abadaga pushes back the rest of Dignitas. Isles will fall, and DSG again hang on there, and that could have been so low percentage arrows for sure. So obviously feeling the desperation a bit though. Surdy going forward here does find Abadaga. There's a seismic shove for defense, but it just doesn't even matter. He gets caught by Shaden and Kaney, and he is gone already. Scary Jerry in the back line trying to survive, but he's going to get knocked up and knocked down by Dignitas, and this is going to be the end of that. Huhi's going to fall as well. The last standing member does die. It's a clean wipe for Dignitas. They're marching on the base.
There we go. The long-awaited answer from Dignitas in game number 2. 13K gold lead as they march on these Nexus turrets and push us to a deciding game.
It's a team fight masterclass from Dignitas. They destroy DSG in fight after fight after fight. We are going the distance. One win to decide who goes home.
Kaney deathless on the Aurora. Tomo only a single death on that Kaisa. You can actually get done. Adding a Braum to it instead of the Lulu though for more team fight, more 5-on-5 structure here. Now you're playing this melee carry of Yone that was first away. They did get the extra turret plate advantage though. They got 2 of them.
XU is here, but so is Shaden.
And on Vision.
Yep, now they're going to go in, but Kaney is very low. He's actually going forward here. Shaden arrives. Abadaga going to have to flash out. It's a trade of flashes. Kaney barely surviving with the Kingslayer, but still gets knocked down for first blood. Abadaga claiming that. It's going to be a trade 1-for-1. Both mid laners do take it. Shaden going to be able to push back Abadaga. We'll see if he can try to... very, very strong. They were quite ahead as far as CS, quite ahead as far as the gold differential. Kaney does steal that Blitz ult, which again is a great one to steal. It's a really short cooldown. They're going to look for the engage here potentially onto Castle. Castle trying to use the ultimate to get back, but they're right in onto him, and Castle looks like he's going down. On the other side, can't find anything. It's a clean pick there for Dig.
Yeah, that's very nice. Actually had started for him.
Who are we going to look? But Kaney's just going to hold on to the E. If he gets pinned against the wall, it's a lot harder. He did walk right into the wall, and now Kaney in trouble. Might be going down, but he's going to be able to turn it around. Knocks him up, uses the stolen.
XU hovering behind lane here while Shaden is slowed taking it down. Once they have lane priority, then they can move in.
Yep, XU going forward, but that is the Braum. They don't want to commit to it. Shaden going to try to turn this around, throws out the ulti onto Huhi. He's going to have to try to flash out, but it's Tomo on the side, getting a lot of damage down on the Scary Jerry. He's in trouble. Tomo still has the flash available. Will he go for it? Flash Q from Braum. More sustain in the kit. Shaden going to be able to start this one up, but Abadaga in some trouble. Kaney does connect the E onto him. Abadaga Q3 ready, going to look for the Fated Seal. Doesn't quite connect. That just tickled him, but couldn't quite grab him back. Otherwise, that might have been a kill for XU. XU now going forward, stolen ultimate there. Going to be Kaney dashing back, has that Lee Sin ultimate, not going to elect to use it. Shaden in the area, and Surdy trying to go for the solo kill, but Surdy is dead. And now Castle popping the ulti. If this actually connects, he might be able to go forward for the kill. Flash is forced there by Surdy.
Flower did exist.
All right, they're innocent. They're innocent.
Okay.
Complaints withdrawn from Kobe.
Complaints withdrawn. With Spectator, a little bit of a hiccup here. Kaney on the run with
the Silas Insect. Does find a kick back into the chains. Alley-oop to himself off the backboard. Play on that knife's edge, right? You you can't play passively on these champions, especially on Silas. You need to know the limits. You need to know when you can go forward, even
Resources to the bottom side of the map. Really just try and prey on Abba here. This Yone has been a
Xyu's
big...
going to get engaged on the other side. Tomo and Shaden looking for him. He'll be able to pull back, but I don't think the same could be said for Abadaga. Isles just tanks it up. They spotted Xyu at the red. They engage on him. They engage on bot. They get the kill on Abadaga. Really well done. Dignitas is pushing them. And Castle will be a tough nut to crack. I think he is going to be able to be safe under the tower for now. If Xyu tries to get there, he could be in trouble though. Surdy going to get hooked in. Nice Q3 to follow it up. Ignite. And the ulti won't be enough to kill, but on the top side, it's Kaney getting engaged on. Nice kick back from Xyu onto Shaden. Shaden is tanking up this tower. He's getting rocked by it. The ulti comes through, but it's Kaney who gets the kill. Castle now in a 1v4 here. Surdy on the run from Huhi. Will survive.
Mid with teleports. His flash will be coming up as well, and with flash, plus the Seeker's arm guard, plus so many good ultimates to steal, you have to think that they're next target.
He doesn't even have to eject. He is safely walks away there, drops the ward. Huhi tries to predict which way he's going to juke. Guess is wrong, but the tower does fall. Castle had gotten a lot of work done on that earlier, as you had called out. And Shaden again around here in mid. He's behind Abadaga, going to look for the ulti. It does connect, and Tomo's going to let the ulti of his own rip. I don't think Abadaga has anywhere to go. Heartseal procs, flashback Q3. Can he get out? No. Tomo flash to follow. Nicely done. Shaden really has been strong in this game 3.
He certainly has. You know, taking the tower shot to allow Tomo to go get the kill.
They want to try to go back for this. Xyu flashes in. He gets the kick, and they just take down the Zeri. Scary Jerry has arrived, as has Castle, but do they have enough damage to actually finish off any of these kills? Castle trying to back off as the teleport comes in. Surdy is here. Kaney has arrived. Castle's got nowhere to go now. He's going to try to flash over the wall. Can he get out? Shaden following. Huhi hooks him forward. He is very low, but he hasn't fallen just yet. That Ziggs bomb does take him down. The burn from Xyu finally getting that kill. The charge in from the Herald. Q connects onto Kaney. Are you going to take this, Xyu? Let's see if he goes for it. Elects not to. A big battle back and forth. Teleports getting committed on both sides. At the end of the day, it is just that slight lead here still for Dignitas. So Surdy flashing forward, finds the backline. Scary Jerry is gone. Xyu trying to fight back, but he doesn't have a lot going on. Ward off over the wall. It's Castle that's going to be the sacrificial lamb here. He's got no
solo tower gold on top of it.
Magi-Eyes, 3 for 3. Has the confidence.
There you go. I mean, he should with the way Shaden was barely sneaking it through there. But then they push up afterwards, and Surdy channels, and he goes
back
for the flash.
to live, though. Here's the fight. Huhi's in trouble. The ulti's going to get popped by Tomo. He gets kicked away by Xyu. Another ulti does land. He is chunked low, but it's Xyu that goes down. Kaney going to be able to take him out. Isles looking to go forward here, trying to continue the fight. Scary Jerry on the run. Shaden coming in now from the side. Going to be a flash force there onto Scary Jerry, and it's Castle now in the front line. Pops the Maokai ultimate, trying to turn this one around. Tomo is low. Kaney is low, but it's Surdy on the side. He's in onto Castle. Castle's in trouble. Abadaga and Scary Jerry have got nothing to say about this one. Dignitas piling forward. A Q3 on the run. Castle still somehow alive, and it's a flash forward there from Surdy. Goes into the backline. It's 0-6 scrubs to none. Miles stepping forward. They are going to hook him in, but he puts up the door, and he just takes no damage at all. And look at Kaney on the side. He's going to step forward, looking to try to threaten. Steals him Maokai ult. It's Tomo just piling in. Scary Jerry's got no flash, nowhere to go. He's knocked down. Kaney is legendary. He is crushing through this game.
And yeah, so they don't want to leave anything to chance here. Just take it now and go use it to get a couple more towers. Then you have just such an baby. The Blitzcrank showing so early, as you said, in champ
Scary
select.
Jerry in trouble. They look for the ultimate with Shaden, can't find it. Isles going to throw his ulti out as well. Hook in from Huhi. Will just be a bit of damage down there onto Shaden. Abadaga and Castle moving from top lane. Xyu trying to be around. Surdy's wrapping in behind them. Remember, they have those GAs. They can give their lives if they want. It's going to be a dive in onto Abadaga. Surdy just jumping back. Q3 does connect. Scary Jerry throwing the ultimate. It's going to be dodged over Tomo. He's over the wall, and he's knocking down Scary Jerry. He's flashing into the base. He's taking on the Yone 1v1, and he's winning that fight. Kaney now trying to follow up here, looking for Xyu. They are just going for more. They will not allow Dignitas to get out of here. DSG trying to run, and Dignitas are digging the graves of DSG.
The rest of the team coming for the secondary tower. Kaney's trying to work on Maokai himself before the rest of his team gets here to soften him up.
And he's doing some good work, man. Kaney is just crushing it. Castle now very low. Nice sidestep. Trying to get out of there. Surdy forces the flash just by threatening there with the counter-strike. Scary Jerry is back, but he's just go for a steal, especially with Baron on the map. It'd almost be a guaranteed death and then an easy Baron take for Dig.
Yeah, DSG just don't have damage.
That's right there.
Meanwhile, they are looking juicy.
They're gonna look, they find Huhi trying to get out of there, doesn't really have anywhere to go. They didn't even have to commit much. The Braum ulti is gonna get used. Huhi will go down. Ektu trying to run. Surdy and Katie are behind him though. Scary Jerry in trouble. He's got nowhere. He is found by everyone here from Dignitas, surrounded on all sides, and now Castle trying to get out of there. Rocket Belt forward. Katie, level 16, chasing after the Maokai. He's not looking so tanky anymore. Castle gonna get knocked down on the steps of the base. Dignitas are marching on the Nexus.
I think they're going to finish that march very shortly here. Only Exu and Abba trying to defend. There's no way.
There's just no way, no how Abaddon are going to be able to ult back to the base. XU has fallen. Dignitas are going to take the series. They're going to end the season of their rivals, DSG. The trash talk all came from DSG, but it was Dignitas whose actions spoke louder than those words.